Now we look at conjugate of complex numbers. If z is equal to a plus bi, then the conjugate of z is equal to a minus bi. Vice versa, if our z is equals to a minus bi, then our conjugate of z suppose will be equal to a plus bi. So you can notice that the change is only on the imaginary part. If the imaginary part is positive, after conjugate, we should get negative. If the imaginary part is negative, after conjugate, we should have positive. So the constant is remain the same. For A is remain the same. So let's say example 1. Example 3, A. So state the conjugate for each of the following complex numbers. So if z is equal to 3 plus 5i. So from here, conjugate of z suppose it is equals to 3 minus 5i. Now we move on question B. If z is equal to 2 minus 4i, then the conjugate of z suppose is 2 plus 4i. If the imaginary part before this is positive, now it will become negative. If the imaginary part is negative, now it will become positive. Now we look at question C. Z is equal to 3i minus 7. You can see that now our imaginary part is in front. So the conjugate of Z suppose is equal to from positive 3i to now become negative 3i. The constant negative 7 remain the same. So all I can do in this way, conjugate Z is equal to 3i minus 7. I can rearrange the complex numbers. It will become negative 7 plus 3i. I just put negative 7 in front. The imaginary part 3i I put at the back. So now the conjugate of z suppose is equal to negative 7 minus 3i. So from this example, you have to remember that for conjugate, the change is only on the imaginary part. So means that for imaginary part from 3i, now will become negative 3i. The value of a is remain the same. In this example, the value of a is negative 7. So it will remain the same. Finally, for question D, conjugate of z. So z is equal to negative I plus 6. So the conjugate of z suppose is positive I plus 6.